Sorry.
Hey there, everyone, and thank you for coming to our virtual cocktail party. We're kicking off my second annual virtual bloggers conference with a cocktail party tonight, and we had a little bit of bad news, and we're hoping she'll make it on time. But Heather Faye is traveling to a show, and she got held up in traffic, so she's trying to make it to a place where she can perform for us. So if she comes on, we'll be blessed. If not, we're going to have to make it up to everybody on another time. So right now, I'm ready to drink with everyone. This is my little shot of Tuwaka. If you've never had it, it's a wonderful thing. I just posted a picture of it. And cheers.
Cheers, Chef.
Cheers. Cheers, Chefy. Oh.
Cheers.
Most I've seen Chef.
I'll acknowledge that I have woodchuck pear cider, because I don't even like beer, but I like hard cider, and there it is.
Nice.
We'll have to get you doing If a Woodchuck Could Chuck. And Mia, what do you have for your alcohol tonight? What are you drinking?
Well, I have it in my giant That Crep Crazy mug, but I am drinking the cheapest wine that I love. It's called Rex and Goliath, and it has a giant 47-pound rooster on the label. Love it. Chardonnay. Oh, and I also have Chimay, double fisting.
So you're in other words, your favorite wine has a big what on it?
That's right.
I think she said rooster.
Trick me into that.
Rooster.
Starts with a C, and I'm not.
We're just going to let that one. All right. And
a big cocktail on it.
Big cocktail. There you go. Close enough. Mackie, what do you got with us tonight? What are you drinking?
So I was on a Twitter party yesterday, Twitter chat yesterday with the winemaker of Montes, and he's here in California, making wine, very, very much well respected. So very excited to have spoken to him, Alberto Elcart. Anyway, so he sent me a couple of wines. One of them was this one. It's a Star Angel. It's a Pinot Noir, 2011. I haven't tasted it. I'm kind of just letting it breathe. So. I'm going wine snobbish on you guys, sorry.
Yeah, you are. That's true.
But cheers. So.
Cheers.
It smells really good.
Cheers.
I'm just inviting a few other people in here, see if we can have a real party today.
Yeah.
And Larry, my friend, thanks so much for coming by.
Chef, it's always a pleasure. I am drinking some local brew. It's called Stag. We have two beers here, Stag and Carib. This is a little fuller bodied there, and I squeeze a lime in it, and I put some simple syrup and some ice, because that's how we drink ice, our beer here, with ice.
Really? Very nice. And, so it's kind of a beer cocktail.
Yeah.
Larry, do you have to drink before the ice melts? Is that part of the challenge of it, or is it okay to have it watery?
It's okay. It's okay to have it, just melt and.
That is different.
Yeah. It is. Well, the beer never warms up. It's always cold. I squeeze a lime in it, and I put some.
Somebody's got a play on.
And some ice, because that's how we drink ice. Our beer. I think
Jeff. That might be you, Jeff. You might have a player running there in the background.
Yeah.
Larry, do you have to drink before the ice melts?
Jeff, do you have it on playing live?
There you go. Look at Larry.
So,
while he sorts it out, I muted you. No offense, no offense.
Before we get to Jeff, I want to point out one of my accessories. This is a very valuable accessory because I like to go camping, and if you have a bottle and you are camping, sometimes you tip it over. It just happens. So I take this and stick it in. So now I can tip it over all I want. Nothing's going to happen. But check this out. It also has little grooves. I don't know if you can see the grooves, but this allows me to twist off things. For the twist off, it's also got a metal Healy bobber to flip it off, and so it does all these wonderful things. Get it at Bed Bath & Beyond. There you go.
Is that fit in a wine bottle too?
What's that?
Does that fit in a wine bottle as well?
Yeah. Well, I think so. I don't know.
I don't drink wine that much, but I'm just asking. Hey, Jeff, if you want to unmute now. There we go.
I'm all good. I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
It's after hours, so I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
I hear you. Sorry.
Hey, nice hat there, Jeff. Nice hat.
That's right, man. That's our South by Southwest hat, buddy.
Hey, Jeff.
Mag.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Didn't mean to mute you, but
Yeah, good to meet you.
Oh, so we have some newbies here that haven't met each other. That's always a good thing.
Well,
So
I've watched Larry a bunch of times, so
everybody
I
watches.
know him.
Thank-
Yeah.
thank you, Jeff. What's some of your work too that
Yeah.
you've done for quite a few folks?
Well, thank you. Yeah,
You're the bumper guy.
yeah, that's me. I'm the bumper guy in more ways than one, but I am the bumper guy.
I think the more I drink, the more innuendos are just going to come flying through my head. So I'm going to try and
That's my fault.
Share it with us, Thelma. Share it.
No, just bumper guy. Everybody sees Larry. You know, the whole thing.
So Chef, let me ask you. I know last year you had the first version of the bloggers conference, and this is the second year. What different? Anything different this year, or?
Some different, not that many people back again. There's only a few that are returning for the second. Not because I didn't like them. I just tried to change it up.
Right.
I have learned something from this year, very valuable, and I think next year is going to be a whole different story. We're definitely going to start earlier, and I think we're going to accept panels next year. I'm going to have people present panels to me, just like in a real conference like you would. So that will, I think, take a lot of the pressure off of me of having to find people. Might make it. That's right. Might make it a little more interesting as well. So it's a process, and I added one more session on this year.
Wow.
And I could have, honestly, there were like 3 or 4 more topics I wanted to add on. I even thought of breaking them down to like a half an hour, 45 minutes. And I just thought, this is crazy. I will just kill myself. So
Yeah, because last year you alone conducted all this session.
yes. Yeah, and Lisa went to Philadelphia for the weekend because she knew she wouldn't see me.
So Chef Dennis, for the people that are brand new, this is their first year. What is it that's going on? What are we doing here?
What are we doing here? Today we are having a meet and greet. This is our virtual little drinking session, a cocktail party with a lot of the people that are presenting and just some of our friends. And I've just been inviting people in as I see them. And we're getting ready to kick off the conference because at any conference you go to, you always have a party the night before. Mm-hmm. Usually there's food. Unfortunately, you got to bring your own to this, just like with the rest of the sessions. But
we don't have to bring our own drinks.
Well, you had to do that too.
Oh.
But at a normal conference, you'd also pay a little bit for it.
No kidding.
It was free.
No kidding. I like the price for this conference, I have to say.
Yeah.
No pants required.
Unless Mia makes us do what you're wearing underneath her.
I hope she doesn't do that tonight because.
What's on the bottom?
There you go. What's on the bottom? There you go. Because, Larry, tell us. Wait, don't show us.
Maybe act it out. Sounds like 2 syllables. What is on the bottom, Larry?
Starts with a B, ends with an R.
Butter? No.
That's a good one.
That's good, Maggie. And you haven't started drinking yet.
I just sipped it. Well, actually, I started drinking at like 10 in the morning. That's Chef's fault right there. But I took one for the team. But that was 10 a.m. So this isn't so bad. This is a very nice wine. This is very elegant.
I blame Chef for a lot of my drinking habits, just so you know.
I know.
Oh.
I make her drink, actually. There's a difference there. But I know Maggie's a regular feature on Good Day Google Plus now, and she comes on every other week and talks about wines or drinks or whatever strikes her fancy. And so far, she's had wine the first show, and this show was a nice cocktail that everyone really enjoyed.
Yeah.
It was a skinny cocktail.
The sunrise. It's a skinny cocktail because I'm almost done with my skinny cocktails. I've been filming, and that's something for bloggers because not a lot of bloggers are into being on camera, and I love it. It's like let's talk online. Why not? And that's something that I keep on hearing over and over again at some of the conferences I've attended lately. That this is the way of the future of Who's pinging me? Sorry.
I invited
Blogging.
Christopher Vogelman in, and he's just answering. He can't.
Oh.
He's indisposed. Anyways.
He has no pants on.
Yeah, he has no pants. But no, it's just a fun evening, and if you guys are drinking out there, please feel free to take a snapshot of what you're drinking and upload it to the comment stream, and show us what you are drinking tonight. I just put mine up a little while ago.
That's a good point, Chef. I have to prepare another one.
Hey, oh wow! Yeah, look at Larry is busting through it.
This could be interesting. I mean, I'm a lightweight for this.
I want to see a loaded Larry. I think that'll be fun.
Wait, wait.
On the Paris Pub, I used to get loaded, especially when those shows went from, sometimes it would be an hour and a half. One time we did a 3-hour show. By the end of that show, I was lit.
Can I dish and tell? Larry, permission to speak, pirate. I've seen Larry loaded a couple times. Remember that one show? It was one of my shows where we were filming, and I heard Larry start slurring his words, and it was up towards the end, and I thought, oh no.
That was
That was when you made your Larajito.
That was the Larajito, exactly. That was the Larajito, and that was a potent one.
The slurring live?
Was that?
Like, was that on a live broadcast? Because I love it.
Yeah. It was.
I wasn't sure if it was like the green actually was for real.
No. It kicked in towards the end.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the show.
Mike Alton is tuning in from Eva's hospital room. I'm glad she's doing better.
Hey, Mike.
Alton, he's probably writing a blog post.
Hey, Mike.
While he's there. He's a busy guy, he is.
Yes, I love me some Mike Alton. Cheers, brother. Here's to Eva feeling better. I'm excited. I get that second baby going.
Well, all I know is we're doing a wine show Monday night. And,
nice.
We have to drink 6 wines.
Did you see my face?
I know.
You taking a shot from me, Larry?
Wait, but 6 wines in how long?
Yeah, let me take a shot of that.
Okay, I'll talk so I'm right there so it's in the camera so you got a good shot of it because I don't have the camera. I don't have another camera ready.
Yeah, we've got 6 bottles. I'm going to get my Greg, and you're going to get your Florida Greg to help, right?
Yes, yeah. Glad you didn't have my Greg because that would have just been wrong.
That sounded weird. That's why I said you're Florida.
Florida Greg. Florida Greg and me is Greg. Okay, yeah, and Carolyn Capern is also coming over.
Oh, that's your Carolyn then, too. How's that?
Absolutely, and Greg's Jen will be coming. That sounds like a horse now, Greg's Jen. You know, it's like...
Kim is having rum with a squeeze of fresh lemon. Kim Boltman. He's having a...
What's is he? Ooh, nice.
Rum with a squeeze of fresh lemon. Go, Kim.
I love her. What's Chef C drinking?
I am drinking Tuaca.
Oh no, you got Chef. Jeff.
That was Jeff C, not Chef.
Chef E.
Yeah. We're already starting to slur a little bit.
Actually, somebody pinged me today and goes, asked something about Dennis, and I was like, who's Dennis? Like, oh, you mean Chefy? Oh, yeah.
I'm drinking. I'm in East Texas, so I'm drinking sweet tea out of a mason jar.
Mason jar, yeah.
Does that mason jar got a handle?
It does. It's pretty sick. Isn't it?
Okay, hold it up there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I still have work to do, so I can't really get snockered right now. So, just regular tea.
That's a nice big mason jar.
It is.
Imagine that full of Long
Redneck
Island.
glass.
Take another drink, Maggie. I'm gonna get a picture of you too. Cheese. Oh, you're so cute. I can't take it. All right, there you go. So, Chefy, who's returned from last year?
Actually, it's very few. Ronnie Benzer, of course, the hangout helper.
Hey.
Hi.
And Ryan Hanley is back. And Ryan's actually doing 2. And
Yes.
Joshua Berg is back.
Cool.
And Martin Shervington is back.
Martin.
I think that's about it, because we had some different topics last year and some different people, and we've moved around and we've added some as even as I started, I put a few more people in as I thought of them, because this was kind of like I didn't forget about it, but it was with so much happening and everything going on with all the shows, it was a little harder this year to get everything together because I am a little bit busier. So.
Yeah, and this is a very interesting weekend that you have the Bloggers Conference. It's Google's 3rd anniversary.
Right.
Google Plus.
Right.
Right.
Tomorrow's their birthday.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't even...
Happy birthday to Google Plus. 3.
Happy birthday.
So,
3.
Chef, you picked a good weekend. Everybody will be in a G+ mood.
And Monday's a social media day.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm actually hearing Martin speak on Monday. It's a big social media day in San Diego.
Yeah, Sheffy and I are doing a little something for that, but I didn't realize Martin was too. That's awesome. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, if any of you are around and want to jump in with us, please feel free on Monday. We'll ping you in. And then if you guys got to go too, we understand. You know
what? Please come on Monday, because I don't know how Chef is going to form a sentence, to be honest with you.
Well, Chef, you're going to be having a show on Monday?
We're going to be having 3 shows on Monday.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Yeah.
16 HOAs over a 4-day period.
Oh, man. Oh.
That's like those old school programs where it was like the dance-a-thons where the first people were like laying on each other and they're still dancing after like 20 hours.
Oh my God, yeah.
I'm going to be on so long, I might start doing like PBS.
Chef is doing what I was doing, back in the day. Sometimes I would be doing 4 hangouts for the week. HOAs.
I remember those.
Was the Pirates Pub, then was the Caribbean Cooking Show, then the Serena Bland and Stacey Frazier, and then Daniel Fontaine. So sometimes it would be 4 shows a week.
You used to have some interesting shows on too. I remember you had an artist one time doing body painting, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was he's still on Google Plus. Paul, what's Paul's last name? Paul Rostan. Great body artist.
Yeah, you were pushing the envelope back then when you were doing shows.
When did you start doing hangouts, Larry?
26th of February 2012.
Wow.
Oh, pioneer.
You're an old timer.
We had
I'm an old timer.
You are. We had Matthew Rappaport on today, and I was calling him Old Man Hangout.
Yeah. Matt used to be doing a show every week. Sometimes 2 shows a week.
Yeah, like marathon ones.
Yeah, real marathon. And what's his name, Mr. McDermott?
Dan McDermott.
Dan McDermott. He's still doing it on Friday nights.
He's still in the longest running show, is what he calls.
Exactly. The longest running.
The longest show, too, right? Isn't
it also means the longest show, yes.
Yeah.
4 hours.
It's been on longest and it's 4 hours. Is that how long it is? Or
Something like that. It's about 4 hours sometimes.
Yep. Less is
On
hard.
a Friday night, too. I don't know if that's the best night, but that's the night he does it.
Yeah, Friday night.
But he does not do it as an event, right?
No.
He just does it as he goes right to.
I
wanted to share it on my Friday things, but I think he's straightforward.
Yeah,
gets it out.
He is. I don't think I've seen him create an event for that show.
Is he still doing that with Pam Adger? That's who we met in San Diego.
Oh yeah, Pam Adger.
That was fun.
Yeah.
So am I the only one who's wondering, like, I guess he can hold it that long? Because after an hour, I'm like,
he gets up and leaves. He gets up and leaves. He's got Alan Fistenberg helps him run it. So
yeah.
That's for New Year. I think we did a 4-hour show, and I was just like, I gotta go, because we were drinking mimosas too. That's not a good recipe for a 4-hour show.
Yeah.
Just wear Depends. Wear Depends. That's what I do.
Or those astronaut diapers, like that crazy.
Yeah, you notice. You notice during my show, I'll just kind of go, and then I'm fine.
That's why he raises his hand and says, "Mind if I go to the bathroom?" Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's in. May I use the bathroom? And he goes,
Steve Martin and
Yeah, that's a classic. What is that? Something about scoundrels.
Dirty
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Yep.
Here we go. Christopher Vogelman says we are 3 chefs to the wind.
I'm loving how everybody's picture shows up on the comments. I know I'm easily amused, but it's pretty cool.
Gorin.
Oh, I like this one.
Did
See,
that a couple weeks
versus
ago.
Very very unloaded.
Well, then he would have to have the adult diaper on if he was Larry Unloaded.
kidding.
Well, since everybody's drinking, did any of the chefs do you ever make your own alcohol? Because I mean, I used to make beer a long time ago, but like your own wine, you guys do that kind of stuff?
I did make a show. That's it.
You know, my dad owns an apple ranch in Mexico, and every year during the harvest time, we make apple wine. So when I was a kid, I remember, going out there and everybody would have a little apple wine. And of course, the little kids, this is Mexico, it's like, here, have a little apple wine. It's like, oh, yeah, here it's like they'll stick you in jail.
Well,
so it's cool.
Here's like anything goes. My grandmother used to make a hibiscus wine, and that was real good. And she had a bed of aloe vera, and she used to make aloe vera wine, which was very interesting. Tasted sort of, I wasn't too crazy about it, but the hibiscus wine was very good. Now I have a neighbor that's making hibiscus wine, so I buy a bottle from her ever so often.
That's cool.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. It's real good. She makes a really good.
Do they have to add spirits to that to make it wine, or does it ferment?
It ferments. She has it fermenting, I would say, a good 6 months. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I want to. Does it surprise anyone that I want to own a vineyard or?
No.
Does it surprise anyone that I would come out to your vineyard?
I would love to. I want a wine label. Like, I've really looked into it. One day.
So get a vineyard and then with little drunkie cabins.
Drunkie cabins.
Mama needs a drunkie cabin. Like, let's just put me in her little drunkie cabin. Okay.
Commonly referred to as the Betty Ford Clinic. Drunkie cabin.
So Maggie, you guys made wine out of apples. Did you ever do apple cider at all? Hard apple cider?
Oh yeah, apple cider. In fact, we have apple pie. Pay is pie in Spanish. So we used to make apple pie. I would say, yeah. Pies. What else do we make? Oh, there's this. It's not an apple butter, but it's like this apple jam thing that's fabulous. I don't even know how to describe how awesome that thing is with cheese and just oh my goodness, I'm getting hungry. I'm getting salivating just thinking about it. But yeah.
We need to have Maggie on a food and booze, I think, because she just loves food and booze as much as we do.
Have you ever had apple pie moonshine?
No. You want to send me some?
It is good. I mean, it tastes like apple pie, but it's moonshine. So you get, it's bad. Bad stuff for Mr. Jeff.
It's like what, 80% alcohol or something?
Oh yeah, I mean and the thing is, you can buy it legally now, at least in Texas.
Really?
But there's still the people who make apple pie moonshine. They mix apple juice with it and put usually a cinnamon stick in it, and it's so good, but it is so potent. All
right, so Jeff, next year if we do South by Southwest,
I will bring you some. I will give you some apple pie moonshine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we have a comment up from Sherry Kessinger. Says her dad makes wine and has for years, some good batches and some not so good. He'll make it out of all kinds of things, apricots, raspberries.
Yeah, you could actually make wine with anything, any fruits.
Yeah.
I remember growing up where I lived, we had a real ethnic Italian area not that far away. And I had friends from there, and they would be making. They wouldn't give it to me, but they give it to my parents. Oh, I'm making some Dago Red. That's what they referred to it as, and it would be
red.
Yeah, red wine that would like take the paint off the car.
Oh.
So I have a question for you, Larry. Is hibiscus the same as Jamaica? You know, Mexicans, there's a agua de Jamaica. It's made out of a flower, and I was just curious if hibiscus is the same flower as that. Maybe Maggie knows.
Yeah, maybe Maggie, because hibiscus is hibiscus. Is it the same thing?
The answer is yes.
Nice.
Are you sure you're just saying that?
Let me think about this. Yes.
Okay, good. I like agua de Jamaica.
So are they medicinal wines and all those? Like the hibiscus and the aloe vera, did they have medicinal properties, or were they just made?
Yeah, well, the aloe vera has medicinal properties. It's good for like when you get a sunburn or any kind of burns.
Right, but I mean, I'm talking about the wine. When you make the wine, do they have medicinal?
Well, aloe vera is also good for thinning your blood. So if you drink it, it would tend to thin your blood. But you can't drink too much of it, though, because it will really get your blood thin, and that's not good. So if some of the older folks would just take the aloe vera, make little slits in it, and chop it up and put it in your food, maybe twice a week. Because as you know, as you get older, your blood sort of coagulates. It gets, thick. So that would kind of thin your blood, and they don't get strokes or heart disease. Kind of keeps your blood flowing.
I like any juicy rationalization to booze it up. So
yeah.
Right there with you, sister.
Right, I know. But I think that's where Sheffy was going. Like, is it better for you to drink?
Yeah.
Well, in its raw state, I guess it's good, but with the alcohol, I guess it probably carries over some of the properties, Chef.
Just curious, again, an excuse to drink is always a good thing.
Yeah.
So, Chef, are you finding you're drinking more now that you've moved to a retirement world?
Not really. I really don't drink very much at all. It's a rare occasion, and I keep a bottle of Tuaca, and I keep a bottle of limoncello in the freezer, and every now and then I'll get a bottle out and a couple shot glasses, and I ask Lisa once when she'll drink wine or a beer just about every night. Not many, but like 1 or 2 glasses.
Oh, you're telling on your wife. Look at you.
Well, I buy it for her too, so I'm her.
I think that's what Greg calls, why are you putting her business out on the interstate?
On the interstate?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you say,
she's not here. She's not here, and I know she's not watching it. So, oh well. I'm saying Florida.
And it's not recorded or anything.
No.
Yeah, it's not even recorded.
I had a waitress that worked for me one time, and I said, "Oh well." She goes, "That's what they say in Florida."
Oh well.
Really? Because yeah, people from Florida say "oh well." So now when I say "oh well," I'm in the right state. So
yeah.
Okay. Oh well.
I had no idea what she meant, but still. But no, I don't drink. What I do find myself now that I'm in Florida is sleeping much later than I used to. I'm getting up at like 7:30 and 8 o'clock in the morning now, and that's insane for me because I've always been a 6 a.m., 6:30 person. So it's so quiet here. It's like the dead, So I guess everybody's so old. I don't know.
So how are you adapting to the weather? This is like your first summer, isn't it? Maybe.
I go outside and it's oh my God weather. As soon as I walk out the door, it's like, holy crap! And then I'm outside for 5 minutes and I go, it really isn't that bad. And the humidity, I know it's coming. I know it is. But so far, and the people are saying it's humid, I don't feel it because I don't sweat. I mean, in Jersey, I would walk outside and I would just start perspiring. It was just so ungodly humid and just sticky, hot, ugly kind of hot. Here you bake. Here I actually feel myself getting warm, like my skin's getting hot. And I never felt that in New Jersey. I just would just sweat profusely. So it's a different kind of heat.
So you're not feeling the humidity in Florida?
Not yet. I mean, I know it's got to be coming. I know August is going to rear its ugly head. But, the people right now are saying this is the most humid it's ever been in June, and I'm going, this ain't humid. This is hot. This is hot, but it's not humid. So, maybe I'm adapting. I do get a chill when it drops below 80 every now and then, so I might be adapting too much. But you look at our weather thing, and it's 93, 94, 91, 92, 94, 93, and then 40%, 50%, 50%, 50% chance of rain. It's just like it's between 40 and 60% every day, and we haven't gone below 90 in a couple weeks.
Well,
so let me ask you a question. What did you learn last year, Chef Dennis, from the blogger virtual convention or whatever this conference that you did, that you're trying to take advantage of that and bring that out this year? In other words, what did you learn something last year that you are now enacting this year? And if you didn't, it's okay.
Yeah, not really too much different. There really wasn't. It went exceptionally well, and I learned. You taught me a pattern, and I had a hard time remembering that pattern. But after that weekend, after doing it 6 times on Saturday and another 4 times on Sunday, I had it down cold, and I could repeat it in my sleep. And I always tell people, shut down your computer, walk away from it. Don't just restart it, then come back, turn it on, and then it was copy and paste the YouTube URL, put it in. I had the comment tray, I had it all down. It was a science, and I could start a hangout in 5 minutes. So that's one thing it did teach me. And again, you drilled that into me enough times that I finally remembered it. So it just seems second nature. But this year's conference is pretty much based the same way, same time frame. I thought about changing it up, but it worked, so I wasn't going to fix it, kind of a thing. Although, as I got into it, I started thinking, I could have done it. This year I started thinking, I could have done it this way, I could have done it that way, I could have changed this. So I actually started a page already for 2015 to put down my ideas of what I'm going to change, so I don't forget them, because it'll be May next year, and I'll go, oh, I got to start this.
You scared me for a second. I thought you said you're going to run this as a page, but no, you're still doing it. Okay.
Page bad. Mungo like candy, but page bad.
Okay, Chef, is there one that you're looking forward to more than the other, and why?
Well, looking forward to your show, right? Aren't you on?
Maggie's not on one on this. She's on my regular show. She might pop in if she's available to one of the sessions or so. And Larry as well, if you're around, if you want to pop into one. But no, I love listening to the SEO guys because I learn through osmosis. And other than that, I don't have a lot. I mean, I know sort of how it works. But if you ask me to really explain it, like somebody asked me to do something on SEO one time, and I said, "Are you sure you want me to do it?" I said, "I don't." I says, "Here, I'll give you the names of people. I mean, I know a guy that knows SEO."
Yeah, right. Yeah. I leave that to the experts. But thank you for the offer, Chef. Now, Chef, let me ask you. I know since you've been on here, it's been a constant drive for you to get your bloggers that's on Facebook over to the G side. With the bloggers the blogging conferences that you're doing, one you did last year and the one you're doing this year, have you seen any movement from that side over to here?
It's like beating a dead horse. The ones that are over there are staying there, and sometimes I'm almost thankful that they are, because they really don't understand the concept of Google Plus and sharing and being positive and
engaging.
So the ones that are over there, it's like, how can I schedule this? What am I going to get out of this? What's the best to my advantage? And we all want to succeed, but we don't necessarily need to do it over the backs of other people.
Right.
And I'm not saying that they're all like that, but the mentality over there is it's more about what they can get out of everything as opposed to they can do to be more engaging and be happier. I don't want to live like that. It's it's that kind of rat race mentality. Right. And God bless them, they're making money, which I'm not. Yeah. So it's working for them. But is that the quality of life you wanted? Is that how you want your blog to be?
Yeah, right. I love that you're saying that, the be happy part, because that's really an element that a lot of people take out. But it's more like, ooh, ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, it's too much drama too. It's all about drama.
Yes. Boy, is it ever?
Yes. Oh.
Is it ever? And you and I, Chef, we're both food bloggers. We understand this. There's a lot of drama around here.
Really?
Oh yeah, quite a bit in the blogging world, just in general. I think it just happens.
That comparison thing, Maggie, that it's like I'm better than you, or I don't like that ingredient you put, or I don't like how you presented it. Like everybody's just kind of fussy, because it seems like everybody here is more like, oh, check out what Maggie's doing, check out what Chef's doing, and they seem more accepting.
Yeah. And it's like Chef said, it's all about sharing, and that's the new word for caring. And that's what everybody on here, everybody here does that. Everybody shares and cares. And I think that started when Google Plus started. The folks who came on here and really got it and spread that sort of mentality to the rest of the people who came on here, like Chef, Mark Shervington, Ronnie. They just shared stuff, and that sort of trend just picked up.
Yeah, you don't have to think about really what's in it for you. Although we all want to be successful, and we all would like to make some money, but it's not, like I said, something that we're going to walk over people to do or disregard engagement to do. So that's the beauty of Google Plus. That's why I love it.
Oh, I'm totally. Whenever I think, what can I do with Chef? I'm like, how can I use them? How can I really milk Chef?
Yeah, use me. Anyway, I just invited Lori in. I don't know if she wants to pop in with us.
I know, and she's got a background crazy mug. Maybe she'll do Clinkies with me.
I don't know. She might be in her jammies and not want to come on.
Listen, I got out of the gym and came here, and I said, forget it. I'm getting on. It's Sheffy and the crew. So.
Yeah.
Christopher says, is the virtual BlogCon like Comic-Con costumes and superheroes?
Ooh, I love that idea. Yeah. Oh, Chef, we got to think about this one.
I think that might be another conference we might have to have. Ronnie, do you have a superhero costume? Come as Hangout Man?
No.
Isn't the tiara enough?
We'll have to find some kind of effect to put on, so I'll work on that.
Okay.
Something with giant HOA letters right across.
There you go. There you go.
I will done my pirate game.
There we go. There's a hat.
Yeah.
I have my miniature hats I love.
Yeah, Maggie, get your mini hat, please.
Oh, you know what? Let me show you my new hat. Hold on a sec.
Show us your hat. I'm putting a pirate hat.
Oh, I'm getting my Mickey Mouse.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
There you go.
Yes, Chef. Arr.
Arr. I did a post, and I took a screenshot of me with the pirate hat for the post for screenshots. And I did the header. My wife's in Philadelphia, and she calls me and says, we've been together 14, because she can never remember, so she says 14/16 years. Where have you been keeping that pirate hat?
Oh!
Thought it was real.
Oh, that's funny.
Where'd that come from?
So tomorrow we have a pirate show.
Yeah, tomorrow's.
I'm doing food art. I'm doing pirate food art. But so here's my regular Mexican. You guys have seen this a million times, I'm sure. My little hat. But because it's the 4th, and I saw this hat, oh my God.
Oh,
right?
stop it!
and you know, I'm bicultural, bilingual.
Yeah.
Well, let's hold it there. You're by anything else, we don't really need to know. That's all right.
Yeah. That reminds me of Men on Film when he would put that little tiny hat on his head. Like, I love that. Get your little hat. Lazy.
He's got his pirate hat on. He wears that much better.
Oh, I like Jeff's glasses. I'm gonna steal those.
Oh, where's that one?
Oh, that's over. I used to. Those are my. I call those my hipster kitty glasses. Hold on. Oh, yes. Excellent. And
I remember one show, Mia, you had it, and they got really, really, really small.
Oh, and that's from, remember the little moving GIF on that? It was with Craig Chamberlain. I got to post that. Everything like really tiny.
Yeah.
Here, look at this.
I like it.
Oh, yeah, Maggie, I like that. I can't run anything with this glove.
Maggie, look at the Chihuahua. Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Oh, there you go. Oh my God, I love that. Oh, there you go.
Here's
I'm on an island.
Oh, hi, Kathy.
Sparkly.
I like sparkly. Thank you. Everybody's sparkly. Oh, that's a good one, Maggie. I like that one.
Get your little hats on, Maggie.
That is so cute, Maggie. I love those.
I look like my dad in this picture.
Oh.
Actually, this is more my dad. I need a shave.
Let me see if I can do Greg.
That's better.
Look at Ronnie.
This is what I look like at the beach right here.
That's great.
Oh, I see.
I love it.
There you go, Jeff. Look at Jeff.
Here's a beard. Beard.
You come out of the water in a thong with this on, yeah, people run.
The thong? I wonder why.
Woo!
Ooh.
That.
Gotta
Oh.
love it. We're having.
Who's got a buzz going?
Have we been drinking? Little
No.
Yeah.
I have a little one.
Oh, I think it's
Yay. Look at us. We're all just like.
What's this background experimental stuff?
Oh, yeah. Have you tried that, Sonia?
Never
What,
tried
the
it.
drone
Ronnie's
stuff?
like the Satan diver.
I just went with random. Sorry, I was randomizing.
Oh,
randomizing.
you're like,
I like mine that I've actually almost like moved into the building with the
Yeah,
background.
I see Nassim.
Oh my God, you look like almost like a talk show host now or something. Thinking Joan Rivers-ish.
Oh,
Yeah.
With the tiara and the big glasses.
right. I know. Hello. How are you? I love that Maggie's comfortable with this facial hair.
I'm totally comfortable with this facial hair.
You're like
Hopefully at 60, I'll be as comfortable with my facial hair.
Forget the waxing, okay?
right.
Here we
Would be
go.
like the lunch lady.
All that facial hair, man.
I'm just like,
The cowardly line from The Wizard of Oz.
Exactly.
Cowardly lion.
Tiny hats and tiny bubbles.
I actually think this works with my little hat.
Oh, the monocle. I love that. I will say, anytime I see that, it makes me think of Dustin Stout, because one of my first shows that I did, he came on and had the monocle on the whole time, and it's like Mr. Peanut on crack. It was awesome.
Mr. Peanut.
Dustin Stout is Mr. Peanut on crack. That should be a one of those.
Yeah.
Gotta
think
love it. Gotta
Mark
love
will
it.
do a little thing on that. Does it have a little elastic, Maggie? Is that how it stays on?
Yeah, it has a little. No. Yeah, but it would hurt.
Oh, I would.
No, yeah, no.
Maggie, just put it under your nose. Just put it under your nose.
like this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
That's just wrong.
Yeah, here you go.
I like that one.
You win that one tomorrow, right, Maggie?
It's a pirate show. I have to find a pirate.
Oh, the
hat.
pirate, yeah, the pirate hat. Yeah.
I have to find something piratey tomorrow.
What time's your show on tomorrow, you guys?
12 noon, because there's a football game after. So.
What's
Yeah, there's a football game, so yeah, that's why it's going
Do
to
you
be.
mean soccer or do you mean football?
Football, as in football.
As in
Okay, I'm
football.
just checking. Okay, so soccer.
Football.
Soccer.
We don't
just dumb it down
we
for
don't
Mama.
say the S word when we talking World Cup.
The
Listen,
S
I
word.
call those things games, as far as I'm concerned. So,
They are matches. They are matches.
I know, that's what I say. You know?
They play 90 minutes and score 1 point. I don't know.
If there's food and booze involved, maybe I'll watch it. But other than that, oh.
Of course.
But Greg, on the other hand,
there's booze. Are you kidding me?
right.
Yeah, of course.
You can't watch 90 minutes of soccer and not drink.
Or
Yeah,
take it
exactly.
Somebody has to score.
It's like baseball. You can't watch a whole baseball game and not drink.
Yeah.
It's part of the magic. They
Oh.
had a big turnout in Orlando for the last American game. I think they said there were about, 4,000 people gathered in the Orlando Center to watch the game on the big screens. And it was hot. It was hot outside. So, and with all those people squeezed in together, it must have been a little warmer.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I think they hosted a World Cup here one time. They had a couple of the World Cup games in Orlando. So, and they're building a new soccer stadium, actually, too. Because we have a professional team now.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Orlando Lions.
The Orlando Lions.
Of course, they don't have a football team in Florida, so. Oh, sad.
No, the Miami Dolphins are not there anymore?
Well, they're there, but they don't play very well. Tampa Bay, Miami,
Yeah.
and Jacksonville are all kind of sad. Together, they couldn't have a winning season. If you had all their games. It's not bad.
Florida has 3 teams, and they're sad.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Oh, well, what are you going to do? It's only football. Here's Christopher desperately seeking food. Will enjoy the hilarity and replay city, so he's going to go eat and leave us.
You can only take a
Tonic diver.
Here we go. I don't always wear virtual hats and facial hair. When I do, I hang out with Chef.
There you go.
I think
Love
Kathy Oliver should come on.
Is she on? Let me invite her in.
Yeah, let's bring her on. Come on, girlfriend, get your shiny on over here. Get your sparkly going.
Yeah.
Yay.
Bring her in. Come on in. Come on down.
Calm
Kathy.
down.
The price is right.
it.
Hey, Sheffy, who's the first up tomorrow? Who's the first person?
Tomorrow is actually Lori Lazur,
My favorite.
Isabella Lasik, and Kathleen DeCosmo, and it's working with brands, and it's one of the
Ooh, I'm going to watch that one.
big ones. Yeah, because they're all pretty good. Isabel is amazing as getting some big companies working with her, national companies. Kathleen works with brands as a brand ambassador with a lot of brands, and Lori's just brilliant. So the thing she does just really is amazing. So
Yeah, and I love it because it's definitely a power trio, but it's such a natural thing for them. They come from different worlds. You like how I have my double glasses, by the way? They come from different worlds, but yeah, those ladies are rocking it.
Yeah. And then I think are you on next at 12, aren't you? Or
I am. I'm on with wherever that is. I'm trying to point at Jeff C.
Ryan Hanley.
Jeff C. and Ryan Hanley. We had a fun little session today. I don't know if you guys saw our pictures.
Yeah, it was fun. You got my bobblehead.
I got your bobblehead. That's right.
I still think there should be a series of HOA hosts, bobblehead HOA hosts. that could be like the Happy Meals at McDonald's or something.
Well, the first one would be Ryan Hanley's little boy, because he's definitely that little, what is he, like 7 months old? He's a little bobblehead. He was a hoot, wasn't he, Jeff?
Yeah, he looked like it.
He was a good baby.
He was. He was very good.
Yeah, he's Ryan's little clone.
Yeah.
Kathy says no.
Well, yeah, because Jeff said tomorrow he's just going to go like...
Yeah, between me and Ryan, I'm just going to sit there and go, just put me on a loop.
Boy, please. Come on. Did Kathy say no?
She said no.
Oh, come on.
There's some,
She's a newbie.
She said there was a secret she couldn't tell anybody except it's in the comments.
there we go.
I gotta go.
Nobi.
No pants?
Did stop Larry.
That's what you do, right?
I usually have no shirt on.
That's actually the truth.
Things that make you go,
Okay, how about this? What's
No shirt on.
what's the weirdest thing that's happened to you guys in a hangout when you've been running it? That's what I want to know. The strangest thing.
That's a juicy question.
Strangest things.
Ronnie.
Ronnie, let's start with Ronnie. What's the strangest thing that's happened to you in a hangout? that you can talk about?
I can talk about.
Yeah.
It's not that strange, but getting kicked out, getting booted.
By who?
Booted you?
By the system, just throwing me out.
Okay.
I had too many things going on. I pushed a button and I'm gone. I know it's not that strange, but for me it was strange.
I know.
Yeah.
Mia, what is the strangest?
Not either, but I will say I had somebody that I had just given so much information to. I'm like, you know, everything we're supposed to have in a hangout, and my guest showed up in a coffee shop on his cell phone on a public Wi-Fi.
Oh my God.
And I was like, wow, you couldn't have done the exact opposite more of what I asked for. And we made it through, but it was just so funny. I was like, oh dear. We went for a big oh dear. So, yeah.
Or oh well, if you'd moved to Florida. Oh well.
Or, oh well, that's right. If you're Jeff Dennis, you moved to Florida.
Maggie.
I don't know. I've had some really good experiences. I'm trying to think. Like, maybe I haven't done as many as you guys
What's
have.
the most interesting thing that happened to you on a hangout?
I guess my very first hangout with Larry was pretty fun. Oh wait, Larry, I don't know. I've got Larry here.
Non-disclosure agreement. We understand.
Non-disclosure agreement. Yeah. Signed an NDA. I can't disclose any more information. All right, next.
Larry, you've seen it all. What was the strangest thing that happened to you?
Well, I've had system kick me out. My sister I had a cooking on one of my shows, and my sister, she is very stubborn, very hard-headed. People say she looks like me with hair. and she was, towards the end of the show, she got really upset about something, and she started to act up while the show was live, and I had guests in the hangout. So I used the eject button and kicked her out.
Oh my God.
Kicked her out while the show was going on. Kicked her out, and you know, when you kick them out, you have the option to ban. You know, so I banned her from the hangout.
Oh no!
Wow.
Yes.
Now talk about putting your sister's business out on
the. Yeah. But I mean, we've always been, sibling thing. We always at war with each other.
Sibling rivalry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brother, sister, you love.
But is my only sister, and I love her to death.
Gotta love them. When they're family, you gotta love them.
Yeah. So she's since then been back on the show, and everything is fine.
You didn't block her for good and keep her blocked.
I didn't block her just for that particular session, Ronnie. Just for that session.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Jeff, what's the strangest thing that happened to you?
Well, it was my very first hangout, and I'm nervous anyway. And it was right before I hit the button to start the live show. I mean, it was counting down. We started on the hour, and I had a plastic water bottle that I had just. I mean, it was a refillable one that you buy like at Walmart or whatever. And I bonked the side of my desk, and the whole bottom came out, and it was all in my lap, just water. And the show started. And it was my first one anyway. And I'm like, hello, everyone, welcome. I looked like, and it was ice water too, so it was.
I saw Mia look like.
There was shrinkage.
Shrinkage.
Right.
Oh, gotta love it.
So I just had to go on. It was my first show, and my voice might have been a little higher for that one, but.
As the voice ramped up, huh?
Yeah. Hey, welcome.
This is the Family Picture Show.
You're not.
Yeah, I didn't have the tagline back then. I just did, welcome, and so, yeah, it was. You watch it, you know.
That's funny.
Well, the strangest thing that happened to me was when I was doing the cooking shows and the classes was I had two sisters in Holland, and two Holland sisters were living in Texas, and we were making buffalo chicken wings. And I'm looking at their wings through the camera going, damn, those are the biggest wings I've ever seen. I thought they were like Chernobyl wings. Well, we're making buffalo chicken wings, and they bought, even the ones that lived in Texas, bought legs.
Oh!
So I'm going, I can go all Gordon Ramsay on them, which would be interesting, or I can just deep breath and we'll make buffalo chicken legs. So I took a deep breath and we made buffalo chicken legs that day.
Chef, so you were going to teach them buffalo wings, correct?
Yeah,
and they all bought legs.
Even the ones that have been living in Texas bought legs. It's got to be something in that Dutch language that just did not translate properly. So we just went on with it, and oh well, that was it.
That's funny.
Oh, so that's about it. So, well, guys, we're wrapping up to an hour. So I thank you all for coming today, and we're really sorry Heather Faye couldn't make it, and we'll have to reschedule her for another show and have her sing because she really is amazing. And but I hope you come to our conference tomorrow. If you can't make them, watch them on YouTube. And so I'm going to say goodbye to Ronnie. Ronnie, thanks so much for showing today.
It's my pleasure. Good to be with you for year number 2.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. Wouldn't have one without you. And Mia, thank you so much. And it's good to have you on.
Thank you, Luis. And Ronnie just said number 2.
Number 2. Well, you did say tool, so we don't have to drink. Oops.
No, but I'll drink it. You just did, so there you go. Thank you. Great job.
Thanks so much for coming on tonight. Love seeing you, and thank you for being on my show and for all you do.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. And Larry, my brother, great to see you. Have a little mead and enjoy your Caribbean life.
Yes, Chef. Thank you.
Florida's about as close as I can get to it. We're going to have to come down and see you one of these days.
Well, it's only 3.5 hours away.
I know. I'm going to have to make it happen. Love to see the happen.
Yes, sir.
And Jeff, thanks so much for coming on and joining us. And I love that Wookiee shirt. And I mentioned earlier, you're looking more and more like that Wookiee every day. So signing off from the happy hour of the 2nd annual Virtual Bloggers Conference is Chef Dennis. And have a wonderful evening, guys. Take care.
Thanks, everyone.